Hello everyone, welcome to the food production class. An earlier video we discussed about the larder, what is the larder and what is the terms used in the larder, and whenever we talk about the larder, what are the section and what are kind of equipment we use in the larder. Today we also continue with the larder department. In this video we are going to learn and discuss about the larder control. So if the larder is to be run effectively, efficiently and economy, it is essential that chef of the guard manager of larder chef exercise the district control over the food stuff received and stored in the department. It is very necessary to control over the what kind of item is coming in the larder and what are to be operated and what kind of be receiving, or we can say that going back. This is involved the checking what kind of point we should take care and what kind of working points are there in the larder control. Checking the quality and quantity of all food received in the department means whatever food I received could be a cold storage food or dry storage food, so it should be a checked what are the right quantity and quality. Ensure that food stuff is stored at the right temperature and they can be easily checked. Okay, means whatever we store the items, we should be a proper storing. Means what there always be written on the product also, okay, where we put for a better result, where we put, and if we don't get spoil the product, where should be stored. Like some people, some product should be stored at the dry cooled area, some product should be stored at the dark area, and should product are stored at the fridge. Okay, means the low temperature. So to ensure that all this stuff is stored at the right temperature and the right place, that the food is protected from the contamination by the vermin or bacteria. That food should be not be contaminant with the other food, and it should be bacterial free or hazard free. The portion control is ensured, means whatever product we are making should be enough for the portioning. That stock is regularly turned over, means whatever entry of product is coming and going out, we should be maintain the record of that. That food is not be overstocked, means whatever we stored in the guard manger or the larder should not be overstocked, means that the time period should not be longer. Okay, that's why it's not overstocked. Simply daily stock sheet to be maintained by each sub department. Each sub department means whatever department, like the bread section or the butchery department is the sauce department. Okay, so there are the subsection in the larder, so they should be maintain the daily stock of that each section. Every possible effort is made to ensure that highest standard of hygiene, means whatever work is operating, okay, whatever work we are doing, it should be a follow the standard procedure of the hygiene and operations. Pilferage is discouraged and controlled, matlab the wastage of the food, or I can say that whenever we handling or accident should not be happen in that larger. Okay, and so spoilage should be not be discouraged, means that should be avoided and control on the stock sheet. That is a part of the larder control. Whenever we control the larder section, we maintain the stock sheet. The stock and the order sheet be a simple and easy to keep up to date at that as a possible, means that should be not complicated register. It should be very simple, anyone can read that and understand what are the entry should be fill up in that. Complicated stock sheet require too much writing, will defect the whole purpose and will should be neglected during the busy rush periods. So every time it did needed. Okay, so whenever if you made a very complicated or okay or very lengthy kind of spread stock sheet, so in the busy schedule you can't give the time to the fill up, so that will be the inventory will be going to be distorted. So for subsequent devising an easy and simple system in reasonable easy, which like in some cases not to be easy. For example, also the keeping the of the stock of the food sent and returned by the cold buffet can be complicated, and time wasting if one is to measure every ounce or inch. Okay, so therefore it is necessary to accept the rule of thumb, providing it is very supervised. The experienced chef garment should be able to tell at a glance the weight and number of portions of given joint or cold dishes. The butcher depend also present some problems, and the stock sheet for this needs carefully consideration. Each establishment will devise own system taking into account its own problem. Means stock should be very separated from each section. Okay, so every section can fill up with their own values, or can they in their according to their inventory, and that should not create any kind of problem, and they can immediately taken if there should be a lagging or a problem in there, so the system only automatically taking the account. Next is the yield testing. The most food service products are delivered in the available portion as a purchase test date. Okay, the most food service products is as delivered as the purchase state, that refers to the weight or count of the product. Means whatever they repeat as that is the actual purchase product. As a delivered to the food service operator, means after the during the operation, okay, after the making the product, okay, raw material into the final material, so that could be a edible portion refer to the weight of product after it's been cleaned and trimmed and cooked and portion. Means that is the edible portion will be get from the purchase state. Thus the AP refers to the food product as the operator receives them, and AP refers to the product for the guest serving them. Yield percentage important the area of recipe of costing. This is true because the recipe cost must taken into the account different in the price, okay, of the product in their EP state or actual purchase state. In order to determine actual recipe cost, it may be sometimes necessary to conduct a yield test to determine its actual portion. Okay, so a yield test is procedure to used for computing your actual cost of the product, and that will be experience weight or volume loss in the preparation. The total yield percentage equal to remaining weight upon original weight into 100. Okay, means what was the remaining weight, means what the final product weight is, and the original weight when the time of the purchase you receive what was the original weight into 100. The waste is the percentage of the product. Okay, the waste percentage is the percentage of the product lost due to the cooking, trimming, and the portioning of the cleaning. Whatever we do with the cooking time, portioning, cleaning, that will be a waste percentage. So that is all in the larder department, where how to we deal with the portion control. Okay, how do we to store the product, okay, managing all kind of inventory, and how to create the yield testing and the stock sheet, that is the part of the larder curve. That's all in this video.